What's up, y'all? This old Jeep Paw coming to you from inside the shop this Sunday about dinner. We fixing to get to work on this hot rod now. Finally, got it back to the frame shop, got the frame horn straightened out. Both of them was out a little bit, got them straightened up. Thank you, Rusty Duncan. Great work, appreciate it. Took it to him and he handled it from there. So I want to give Rusty a big shout out. Driver of number 12 open wheel. Everybody knows Rusty Duncan in this game. If you've been to a race that Rusty Duncan's at, you've seen him in Victory Lane. I'm sure he wins a lot. Him and Big Perm, Richard Childers. They got one heck of a team together. They got 2 race cars. They got a couple diamond chassis, one brand new one. Rusty's son, which is 13, I'm wanting to say, is driving one of them some of the time, I think. 13, can y'all believe that? That's unreal. He does a good job in the car. But anyway, and Rusty drives the other one, which Rusty been in this game a long time, guys. Won a ton of races. I'd like to know how many he's won through the years. I know he's won a lot, though. Man, he wins about every weekend. No matter where he goes, it ain't just one track. It ain't a cherry picking contest. That man travels. Him and Richard, Big Perm, they travel, and they ain't scared to take on the biggest and baddest, and they end up on top. So they got their shit together. They got their game together. Ain't no doubt. But anyway, while he had it, he saw some parts on the car on the front end needs straightened out, been bent or a little out of whack, and car just ain't gonna be fast like Eddie said. So we're gonna start trying to get some of those parts off. Thought I had a spindle we got sold, but they got me another one ordered, so we're gonna have to wait on that. But hopefully that won't take too long. Hopefully it'll get on in and be good to go and get this hot rod back together. Today I'm gonna mainly, before I get the front clip on it, I'm gonna try to go ahead and what parts I do have for the front end, I'm gonna go ahead and try to replace them while I can get to it easy. Be the smartest thing to do, so we're going to do that. What I don't have, I'm just going to have to rough it the old style with everything on the car. But I'm going to replace those few parts, get as far as I can, and then start hanging fenders. Once I get them hung, I don't know where to set this front end. I believe I'm going to have to raise my T-bar up a little bit. I raised the mount up for the radiator to what I thought I had it last year, and it's awful close. If anything, I may be 1/8 of an inch off. And to be honest, I actually cut it off the bottom of these the other day to make it where I could put it where I needed it to be. So anyway, that's all on me. But long story short, get the fenders hung, see where I'm going to have to get my bumper into. Got to cut the bumper brackets off, the bumper braces off. Then got to weld supports on the bumper, get it mounted, you know, where it's going to be up and down on the front end of the car, and get the mounting pipes in, cut off where they need to be. But to do that, I got to have fenders on to know how far back the nose needs to go. So to get all that done, get the bumper painted to keep from rusting. And if we can get all that done today and be waiting on parts to reset the toe and the caster and camber and get a new idle arm on it, idle arm's about to fall off. If I can get that done today, guys, I call it a win. I went to Thunder Valley last night and had the grandson with us, so me and Shannon took Grant Thunder Valley to watch races. I sat on the fan side at the fence there where my dad and my sister always park, back into the Galloway spot. And watch the race at Thunder Valley. Man, the track looked good. Kudos to track people. Y'all done a heck of a job on it last night. It looked great. Good and smooth. Like I said, the only issue with the track, you know, I wish there was more clay in it, but hey, everybody's got to run the same track. It's hard to get a grip on more than one groove. One groove's pretty good. It blacks in and takes a little rubber, and it builds grip through the night, but it's a one groove, you know, and it showed again last night. People can run side by side, they just couldn't. You can't get that bite off the bottom. Momentum carries you around that track, and it's hard to beat momentum. It's hard to beat momentum with anything you do in life. You know, baseball teams get hot with the bats, they can run away with it in the inning. Momentum. Football gets rolling. Hey, all about momentum. Same way up there, but with that car, I mean, you can keep it up to the 3/4 up track to the top end, man, and keep it rolling. They just can't come around you on the bottom. Can't. Mitchell ended up in the 3-car winning our class. He pulled away, I don't know how many car lengths. Y'all watch the video, I got it on here for y'all. And I also recorded the factory stop for y'all. That was a pretty good race. K3 and Dozier had a good race, factory stop up front. Thomas Bynum and the Shake and Bake 26 car had a real good race the whole time for second place. They drove each other real clean. They run side by side some. I mean, it was nip and tuck. In fact, when they come to the flag stand, I don't think 26 had a car on Thomas. I think Thomas about halfway up his rear quarter or something like that, but it was a race. It was a race for second place. But they were rolling. And Mitchell, he was all out there by himself. Man, he was Sunday driving toward the end. All jokes aside, he got faster as that race went on. Mitchell was turning some laps there at the end. But he was consistent, and that's the key. It wasn't that he was overrunning his car. He was running it hard. He was running it fast. But man, he floated in there on the same line every lap. And it was a beautiful thing to watch. Hats off to you, Mitchell. Heck of a job last night, bud. I enjoyed it. You got a hot rod, by the way. It's going to take something to knock that car off. And Bynum got a hot rod. Hell, they all got hot rods. Just about everybody in that class got hot rods. But I think it ended up, I could be wrong. Y'all watch it yourself. But I think it was Mitchell won it. 26 Shake and Bake car number 2. Bynum number 3. Brady Hand number 4, and J4 or J2 come in last in the class. But heck of a race, good show. Hats off to y'all, track officials. Y'all got us out there decent time. Appreciate you for that. I enjoyed it. I did, however, want to slide around the gate right there in the little nook. Right there from the pit area and the stands area, right against the fence where I could get a clear video. And the lady wouldn't let me. As much money as I've paid in to get in the pits every week of my life, but man, it is what it is. Rules, rules. It's all good. But I would have had a little bit better video if I could have walked another 15 foot. But it's all good. It is what it is. And, hey, all good. I'm gonna get to work on the hot rod, y'all. G12 is gonna get it back out there for y'all. We're gonna get it on. G14 planning on being there this weekend. I gotta get this little baby. I gotta get baby patched back up and ready to go, cause man, I gotta get a W. I'm telling you, I gotta get a W. And I need to get this baby back on track before Columbus reopens, if they ever reopen. Come on, Alamance, let's get that track going, baby. I'm supporting you. I'm bull ring. I'm bull ring bound. Y'all open the gates, I'm bull ring bound. I just want to race there. y'all got a good track, man, try not to call them. Try to run. Try to run. Come on, Tim. I'm a supporter of y'all's. I love you, man. I want to see you run. I want to see you put money in your pocket, too. But I want to see you run, okay? I love running there. A lot of us do. If y'all would open that gate every week, a lot of us would be there every week, I promise. So, y'all think about it. Y'all get the gates back open. Let's go. All right. Y'all follow along while old baby gets a little petting. Well, as you see, this Sunday afternoon, I ain't got far. I did get an alarm put on. I've had the wrong, last one they put on the car happened to be the wrong one, and had my steering going downhill. It was a slant, bad angle to the right side of the car. But I got it straightened up now. It's even across there, and I got it squared out under here where it's measuring right. Now I just got a little episode of hitting on each side. I'm gonna have to do a little spacing, but anyway, that's where we're at right now, and I got a long way to go, y'all. But anyway, y'all stay tuned. Hope I'll get this hot rod back together. I don't know. I got a long way to go, like I said, and I got to work this week all week, so I don't know. We're gonna try though, or I'm gonna try. So hopefully we'll make the track Saturday night somewhere. We're planning on it. God's willing. I can get off a couple of days early. I don't know about that, but anyway. Hey, y'all remember to like, subscribe, tell somebody about us, hit these videos, give them some requests. Y'all help us out on the YouTube now. Thank y'all. get that good a start on the outside front row. Robertson took advantage of it, dropped in second. But we're having a complete restart, so all that went for none. All that went for none. 3 car, Jacob 826. You got Robertson. You got the 43 car on row 2. He's hard to beat up here, y'all. Wins a lot of them here this year. Here we go.
later the race got, the more he stretched it out. I know y'all can hear his motor. He had that baby screaming, might I add. There's the race. Heck of a job. Congratulations, buddy. Alright, we're going to record a little bit of the factory stock race. Y'all guys. Jacket Wagon in third. Shorthand in the Monty running fourth current. Shorthand being Scott Strickland, those y'all don't know. Little update on the one that went over the fun off the track. I'm not sure who it was. It was not the T6 or T3 or whatever number's on Tyler's car. It is a Monte Carlo blue letter number 87 possibly. White with blue letters. He appears to be done for tonight, guys. Looks like we're fixing to go back green. He's pointing to the green, and if you drag behind here, then you're left behind. Can't get your butt up there and be ready to turn it loose when the green flag drops. You are left behind here, baby. Cowboy. Back to the green.